Hi. I've been exploring different productivity tools lately, and I came across some analog options that are surprisingly effective. Have you tried any?
Oh, interesting. I mostly use digital tools, but I'm curious to hear about these analog alternatives. What do you recommend?
One of my favorites is a simple planner or a bullet journal. Writing down tasks and goals on paper helps me stay organized.
That sounds classic yet effective. Writing things down can be more engaging than typing them on a screen.
Exactly. Plus, there's something satisfying about physically crossing off completed tasks.
I see the appeal. Digital tools lack that tangible aspect of progress tracking.
Another analog tool I love is sticky notes. I use them for quick reminders or jotting down ideas as they come.
Sticky notes are versatile and can be placed anywhere as visual cues.
They're great for brainstorming and organizing thoughts without the need for complex apps.
It's true. Simplicity is sometimes the key to productivity.
And for long-term planning, I find a physical wall calendar helpful. It allows me to see the whole month at a glance.
Wall calendars provide a broader view of upcoming events and deadlines.
Plus, they can serve as a motivational visual aid, reminding us of important goals and deadlines.
I can see how a well-placed calendar can keep us on track.
Another analog tool I use is the classic notepad. I keep one on my desk for spontaneous ideas or meeting notes.
Notepads are convenient and accessible, making them perfect for capturing ideas on the spot.
I also keep a physical to-do list. It feels more intentional than a digital one.
Having a physical list adds a sense of priority to tasks.
And I love using colorful markers or highlighters to color code tasks based on their urgency or category.
Color coding adds a visual hierarchy to tasks, making it easier to prioritize.
Besides physical tools, I find that using a whiteboard can be incredibly useful for brainstorming and organizing ideas.
Whiteboards offer a larger space to visualize and connect concepts.
And they allow for easy erasing and reorganizing as ideas evolve.
It's like a digital mind map but on a physical surface.
Another underrated analog tool is the good old timer. It helps me stay focused and productive.
Timers create a sense of urgency, encouraging us to work efficiently within a set time frame.
Plus, the ticking sound can be a gentle reminder to stay on task.
You're right. It's a non-intrusive way to keep track of time.
Now that we've covered some analog tools, let's not forget about the classic sticky notes.
Sticky notes are versatile and can be placed anywhere as visual cues.
They're great for brainstorming and organizing thoughts without the need for complex apps.
It's true. Simplicity is sometimes the key to productivity.
And for long-term planning, I find a physical wall calendar helpful. It allows me to see the whole month at a glance.
Wall calendars provide a broader view of upcoming events and deadlines.
Plus, they can serve as a motivational visual aid, reminding us of important goals and deadlines.
I can see how a well-placed calendar can keep us on track.
Another analog tool I use is the classic notepad. I keep one on my desk for spontaneous ideas or meeting notes.
Notepads are convenient and accessible, making them perfect for capturing ideas on the spot.
I also keep a physical to-do list. It feels more intentional than a digital one.
Having a physical list adds a sense of priority to tasks.
And I love using colorful markers or highlighters to color code tasks based on their urgency or category.
Color coding adds a visual hierarchy to tasks, making it easier to prioritize.
Besides physical tools, I find that using a whiteboard can be incredibly useful for brainstorming and organizing ideas.
Whiteboards offer a larger space to visualize and connect concepts.
And they allow for easy erasing and reorganizing as ideas evolve.
It's like a digital mind map but on a physical surface.
Another underrated analog tool is the good old timer. It helps me stay focused and productive.
Timers create a sense of urgency, encouraging us to work efficiently within a set time frame.
Plus, the ticking sound can be a gentle reminder to stay on task.
You're right. It's a non-intrusive way to keep track of time.
Let's not forget about the classic pen and paper. Sometimes, going back to basics can be the most effective.
True. The act of physically writing can engage our minds better than typing.
I find that using a physical calendar or planner can also reduce screen time and minimize digital distractions.
That's a significant advantage, especially for those of us trying to cut back on digital usage.
These analog tools might seem simple, but they can make a big difference in our productivity and focus.
It's all about finding what works best for us individually. A blend of digital and analog tools might be the winning combination.
Exactly. Let's embrace the best of both worlds and maximize our productivity with these effective analog tools.
I've been reading about the power of habits in enhancing productivity. It's fascinating how our daily routines shape our effectiveness. What are your thoughts on habit formation?
I completely agree. Habits play a significant role in our productivity. They're automatic behaviors that save mental energy for more complex tasks.
Precisely. Understanding the process of habit formation can help us cultivate positive habits and break unproductive ones.
The habit loop consists of a cue, a routine, and a reward. Identifying these components can help us modify or create habits.
Right? For example, if we want to build a habit of exercising in the morning, setting a cue like leaving workout clothes ready can trigger the routine.
And the reward could be the sense of accomplishment or a healthy breakfast after the workout.
It's about associating positive outcomes with the habit to reinforce its continuation.
Exactly. Repetition is crucial for solidifying habits. Consistency turns actions into automatic responses.
Building new habits takes time and patience. Starting small and gradually increasing the difficulty can lead to long-term success.
I find it helpful to track my progress. It keeps me accountable and motivated.
Tracking can also help us identify patterns and adjust our approach if needed.
And it's important to be kind to ourselves. If we miss a day, it's okay, we can get back on track without self-judgment.
Absolutely. Self-compassion allows us to maintain our motivation and prevent feelings of failure.
Besides forming new habits, we should also focus on breaking unproductive ones. How do you approach that?
Breaking habits can be challenging. I try to identify the triggers and replace the unproductive routine with a more positive one.
That's a good strategy. Substituting an undesirable behavior with a healthier alternative can make the process smoother.
And it's crucial to remove temptations that might trigger the unwanted habit.
Removing triggers helps reduce the likelihood of falling back into old patterns.
I believe in the power of the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, I do it immediately to avoid procrastination.
That's a great rule. Tackling small tasks right away prevents them from piling up.
It creates a sense of accomplishment, propelling us forward to tackle more significant tasks.
I also practice habit stacking. After completing one habit, I follow it with another related habit.
Habit stacking is efficient. It links habits together, making it easier to create a chain of positive actions.
And we should be mindful of our environment. A well-organized space can support productive habits.
A clutter-free environment reduces distractions, allowing us to focus on our tasks.
I believe in setting specific goals for habit formation. It provides clarity and direction.
Clear goals give us a sense of purpose and motivation to stick to our habits.
It's essential to make habits enjoyable too. If we associate them with positive emotions, we're more likely to continue.
Exactly. Habits shouldn't feel like a chore. We should find pleasure in the process.
And it's okay to adjust our habits as our circumstances change. Flexibility is key.
Life is dynamic, and our habits should adapt accordingly.
When it comes to building habits, accountability can be helpful. Sharing our goals with someone or joining a group can keep us on track.
Accountability can create a supportive network, making the habit-building journey more enjoyable.
And celebrating our progress along the way is essential. Acknowledging milestones boosts our motivation.
Celebrating each step of the journey reinforces our commitment to positive habits.
I think reflection is crucial too. Regularly assessing our habits and their impact helps us refine our approach.
Self-reflection allows us to recognize what's working well and what needs improvement.
Let's support each other in building positive habits. It's a continuous journey of growth and productivity.
Hi there. I've been pondering the difference between personal effectiveness and efficiency. It seems like they're related but distinct concepts.
Absolutely. Effectiveness is about choosing the right tasks that align with our goals, while efficiency is about optimizing how we complete those tasks.
Right. So, being effective means focusing on high priority tasks, while efficiency ensures we use our resources wisely to get things done.
Exactly. It's like working smarter, not harder. Productivity is the result of combining both effectiveness and efficiency in our daily lives.
I see. If we're efficient but not effective, we might end up wasting time on low-impact tasks. Effectiveness helps us stay on the right path.
On the other hand, if we're effective but not efficient, we might struggle to accomplish tasks in a timely manner, hindering our progress.
So, to achieve productivity, we need to strike a balance between doing the right things and doing them efficiently.
That's the key. It's essential to regularly assess our goals and prioritize tasks that align with our long-term vision.
I agree. Setting clear goals gives us a sense of direction, making it easier to decide what tasks are truly important.
And once we identify those tasks, we can then focus on efficiency, finding ways to streamline processes and save time.
Right. It might involve delegating tasks, using productivity tools, or improving our skills to get things done faster.
But we should be careful not to get caught up in the busy trap. Being busy doesn't always mean we're being productive.
True. It's easy to fall into the trap of staying busy with unimportant tasks, thinking we're making progress.
That's why taking a step back to evaluate our actions regularly is crucial. Are we moving closer to our goals?
Reflection is powerful. It helps us course correct and ensure we're not just spinning our wheels.
And sometimes, being effective might mean saying no to certain tasks that don't align with our priorities.
Saying no can be challenging, but it allows us to focus our energy on what truly matters.
I find it helpful to create a to-do list and categorize tasks based on their importance and urgency.
Prioritizing tasks is a great way to make sure we tackle the most critical items first.
And it feels satisfying to check off completed tasks. It motivates me to keep going.
That sense of accomplishment fuels our productivity. Now, how can we improve our efficiency?
One way is by improving our time management skills, setting deadlines and sticking to them.
Time management is essential. It prevents us from procrastinating and ensures we make steady progress.
Eliminating distractions is another efficiency booster. When we focus, we get more done in less time.
Absolutely. Turning off notifications and finding a quiet workspace can make a significant difference.
It's also important to take breaks. Pushing ourselves too hard can lead to burnout.
True. Rest and rejuvenation are essential for maintaining productivity in the long run.
And when we're well rested, our decision-making improves, leading to better choices in tasks and approaches.
So, being effective and efficient not only benefits our productivity but also our overall well-being.
They go hand in hand. I believe being mindful of how we use our time and energy is key.
Agreed. Mindfulness keeps us aware of our actions, making it easier to stay on track.
And it helps us stay adaptable. Sometimes, unexpected challenges arise, and we need to adjust our plans.
Flexibility is crucial. It prevents us from feeling overwhelmed when things don't go as planned.
I've also found that learning from others who are effective and efficient can be inspiring.
Observing successful individuals can teach us valuable strategies for improving our own productivity.
That's true for any area of life. We can always learn from those who excel in what they do.
Continuous learning is essential for personal growth. It keeps us open to new ideas and approaches.
And as we learn and grow, we become more effective and efficient in various aspects of life.
It's a lifelong journey of improvement. Embracing these principles can lead to a fulfilling and productive life.
Definitely. Let's aim to be both effective and efficient in our actions, making the most of our time and achieving our goals.
Hi. I've been reading about how psychological factors can impact productivity. Our mindset, motivation, and emotional intelligence play crucial roles. What are your thoughts on this?
Our mindset shapes how we approach tasks. A positive and growth-oriented mindset can boost productivity and lead to better outcomes.
That's true. When we believe in our abilities and view challenges as opportunities to learn, we're more likely to take on tasks with enthusiasm.
On the other hand, a fixed mindset can hinder productivity. Believing that our skills are fixed and unchangeable may lead to avoidance of challenges.
Exactly. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. How can we develop a growth mindset to enhance productivity?
One way is to reframe our thoughts and self-talk. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," we can say, "I haven't mastered this yet."
Shifting our language from negative to growth-oriented can create a more positive and optimistic outlook.
I also find setting realistic and achievable goals essential for maintaining motivation.
Setting small, achievable goals and celebrating each milestone can keep us motivated to tackle bigger tasks.
And when we face setbacks, instead of dwelling on failure, we can focus on the lessons learned and use them to grow.
Resilience is key. Embracing failures as part of the learning process can help us bounce back stronger.
Emotional intelligence is equally important. Understanding and managing our emotions can positively impact productivity.
Emotional intelligence enables us to handle stress, stay focused, and communicate effectively with others.
It also allows us to empathize with colleagues and create a positive and supportive work environment.
True. A positive work environment fosters collaboration and boosts overall productivity.
When we feel supported and valued, we're more likely to give our best effort.
I agree. It's important to recognize the emotional impact of our actions on ourselves and others.
Mindfulness practices can help enhance emotional intelligence. Being present in the moment helps us manage our reactions.
Mindfulness has become a crucial aspect of my daily routine. It helps me stay centered and make better decisions.
It's amazing how a few moments of mindfulness can improve our focus and productivity throughout the day.
Absolutely. And acknowledging and expressing gratitude can contribute to a positive mindset.
Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have. It fosters contentment and a positive outlook.
It's a powerful perspective. Gratitude can motivate us to work harder and appreciate the progress we make.
I've also found that surrounding myself with positive influences can impact my mindset and motivation.
Positive company and role models can inspire us to aim higher and believe in our potential.
And seeking opportunities for personal and professional growth can fuel our motivation.
Continuous learning keeps our minds engaged and expands our skill set, which in turn improves productivity.
It's like a cycle of growth. The more we learn, the more we can accomplish, and the more motivated we become.
I agree. In celebrating our successes, no matter how small, reinforces a positive and growth-oriented mindset.
Celebrating progress creates a sense of accomplishment, motivating us to take on new challenges.
We should also be mindful of self-care. Taking care of our well-being supports our overall productivity.
True. Adequate rest, proper nutrition, and regular exercise contribute to our mental and physical well-being.
And knowing when to take breaks is crucial. Stepping away from work can recharge our creativity and energy.
Absolutely. A tired mind can't be productive. Breaks allow us to return to tasks with a fresh perspective.
In summary, a positive and growth-oriented mindset, motivation, and emotional intelligence are vital factors in enhancing productivity.
Definitely. Nurturing these psychological aspects can lead to greater satisfaction and success in both personal and professional endeavors.
Let's continue to develop these skills and support each other's growth. Here's to a positive and productive journey ahead. I've been feeling overwhelmed by digital distractions lately. It's affecting my productivity. Have you experienced this too?
Oh, yes. The constant notifications and social media can be distracting. I think it's time for a digital detox.
A digital detox sounds refreshing. What steps do you suggest to reduce digital distractions and regain focus?
First, I'll mute non-essential notifications on my phone. That way, I can check them intentionally rather than being constantly interrupted.
That's a good idea. Notifications can be disruptive, pulling us away from important tasks.
And I'll set specific times for checking emails and messages, instead of constantly refreshing my inbox.
Allocating designated times for communication allows us to concentrate on other tasks without constant interruptions.
I also plan to uninstall apps I don't really need. That will reduce the temptation to mindlessly scroll through them.
Removing unnecessary apps clears away distractions and frees up space on our devices.
And when working on important tasks, I'll put my phone on Do Not Disturb mode.
Do Not Disturb mode can create a focused and uninterrupted work environment.
It's also important to create physical boundaries. I'll establish tech-free zones in my home, like the dining area and bedroom.
Having tech-free zones promotes a healthier balance between screen time and relaxation.
To resist the urge to check my phone, I'll keep it out of sight when I don't need it.
Out of sight, out of mind. That should help reduce the impulse to check it constantly.
I'm also considering setting a time limit for social media usage each day.
That's a good approach. Moderation is key to prevent excessive time spent on social media.
And when I'm working, I'll use website blockers to prevent access to distracting websites.
Website blockers can be effective in curbing distractions during work hours.
For better focus, I'll dedicate specific time blocks for deep work without any distractions.
Time blocking helps us immerse ourselves in important tasks without splitting our attention.
I'll use the 2-minute rule to handle quick tasks immediately, rather than adding them to a to-do list.
That's a great strategy to prevent minor tasks from piling up and becoming overwhelming.
Mindfulness practices can also help manage distractions. Taking deep breaths and refocusing on the task at hand.
Mindfulness allows us to acknowledge distractions without being consumed by them.
I find that setting clear goals for the day helps me stay on track and reduces the allure of distractions.
Setting goals provides a sense of direction and purpose, making it easier to resist distractions.
And I'll schedule regular breaks during work to prevent burnout and maintain productivity.
Breaks are essential for recharging our minds and maintaining focus.
During breaks, I plan to engage in activities that promote relaxation and clear my mind.
Engaging in hobbies or physical activities during breaks can be rejuvenating.
I'll also practice single tasking instead of multitasking, as it can lead to reduced efficiency.
Focusing on one task at a time allows us to give it our full attention and complete it more effectively.
Lastly, I'll reflect on my digital detox regularly to see the positive impact it has on my productivity and well-being.
Self-reflection helps us assess the effectiveness of our strategies and make any necessary adjustments.